You have defaced temples and damaged the city's largest telescope in an effort to earn the trust of the Chaos Cult. Each act of vandalism has taken a small toll on what you believe to be right and good. But you know it serves a greater purpose, to get close to the leaders of the cult and take them down. It's the next day, and you have returned to the meeting place to find out what the cult has in store for you this time. It is morning on that next day, and you guys are there outside the building of the Orange Door, and your Crooked Nose associate is also there.
Elmon has brought his crossbow this time.
His light crossbow?
Yes.
When he sees you with your weapon, he says, Good, you'll need that. He says, let's head upstairs. And he walks into the other shop and says, no, and cuts the guy off before he can even say anything, and walks up the tiny stairs, through the tiny hall, across the catwalk thing, and into the meeting room. It is you, Elmon, it is you, Rill, and it is Brock. Steve is no longer there.
Oh.
Steve is not there.
He wasn't invited back to the party.
You failed your drawings.
Avius
What happened to Stevie Steve?
Okay. And beneath you guys, by the way, is an old wizard capable of tremendous chaotic power buying baked goods. Just FYI. He has declared it. All right. Crooked Nose says, your work the other night was good. Some of you did excellent. Some of you need to step it up, he says, looking at you, Brock.
He just shakes his head.
We have work to do, important work that will be done today. I hope you're not afraid of a little subterfuge and violence.
Violence, yes.
I need cunning men. Brock, you'll sit this one out. I need you two. He doesn't know your names, actually.
Don't know his name.
That's true.
That's fine.
I need you two to find some good clothes. What you're wearing will not be appropriate. And he throws down several gold, 10 gold for the two of you total. Go purchase some fine clothes, something where you could impersonate elves of proper stature. We will be impersonating Aridrithil's house elves today. You two in particular. Hoods would be good for you. You might be able to pass as a small child, perhaps an associate. But you, pointing to you, Elmon, you must come across as regal and grand as those elves are.
Don't I do that already?
He laughs a little bit at your gruffness. Find those clothes.
Why is he laughing?
The room just laughing. Why are you laughing? Stop laughing.
Find those clothes and return, and we will begin our next endeavor. And you see he is bringing out weapons as well. A scimitar, a shield, a long sword, and is getting some things ready. And don't take too long. There is a delivery you will need to pick up soon as the elves.
I said delivery.
You did. All right, I guess we go out,
Yeah.
buy some clothes. While we're out, I have no intention of killing kin for these people. The shit, what was the name of them? Iridils. Aridithils. Aridithils. Elves. I'm not going to kill them.
Were some of the slavers elves at the party?
No.
No. I can understand your intrepidation.
Avius and Puck, by the way, you guys can also, you're in some tailor shop. You guys can catch up with them if you want. You can be involved in this conversation.
Killing may not need to be done.
There's no may. I will not participate or allow it.
Oh, do you know who these elves are, Elmon?
I know of them. And I've been Glenoran from the what the hell is it? The festival.
The fair?
The fair. I've met her. I know her. And those are...
She's one of this clan family?
She is. And there's no...
Would there be a chance that she is there?
Potentially.
This could pose a problem.
Multiple.
Mr. Elf, I found a top hat and a cane for you. You should wear that tonight.
No.
We need
You
to get
look
you to
good.
look regal.
Avius, you see something just slightly that catches your eye. Behind this tailor shop, which is also their home upstairs, in their backyard, you see it's a well-kept garden, and in there are 3 blue stones.
Ooh.
That somehow rings familiar.
I just kind of head that way.
Okay,
Just walk
you walk out their back door.
out their back door.
The tailor interrupts you, but not in a bad way. He says, yes, we planted those roses. I don't think they're going to keep if this weather holds up.
Oh, yes, I would have to agree. I would like to get a look at them.
Of course. And he
Yes.
closes the door behind you and returns back to servicing the elf.
And I
like the ring of
want
that.
to investigate these.
You are becoming...
Okay. They are wide, very, very flat stones. And they are...
Like, how big?
How
Are
big?
they paving stones? Are they
yeah, kind of.
ornamental? Like,
Yeah, kind of. They're just big flat stones, and I don't know how big. A couple feet. They're pretty heavy.
are they laid out in any certain pattern?
No, they're close together, like a line or a crescent or something like that.
And can I just place one out of the ground? Can I? Are they too big to carry?
They're pretty big, especially
Pretty
for
big.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
But something about them sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Yes, you're like,
Sounds familiar.
3 stones at a tailor shop.
I wanted to detect magic.
Okay.
Please use your staff.
Yeah, I'll use my staff to detect magic.
All right. You have your staff and you cast Detect Magic, and there is a ping and a hard to see in the daylight blue light
Okay.
emanates.
Oh, so it's blue. Okay. That makes a difference.
Write that down.
All
It's-
right.
It's recursive magic.
Inside the tailor shop, we have 3 of our heroes purchasing some clothes that look nice. And outside is, in the back area, is Avius. Avius, you were looking at something?
Avius was remembering what his good friend Vakir mentioned some time back about the tailor's house in the backyard, the Blue Rose. And the Blue Rose was made from 3 stones, and the 3rd stone had some significance to it.
Oh, that was not from Vakir.
Oh, who was that from?
That was a piece of paper, a map you recovered.
Oh, that's why it says map here. Okay.
It seems obvious.
You reach into your bag and pull out the map.
Pull out the map.
You still have it. It is a map that says Taylor's map, spelled incorrectly. It says Mr. Taylor on it.
It does say Mr. Taylor on it.
And it has a picture of a backyard behind a house with an icon of a blue rose in back of the house. And there are several pictures in the rock with an arrow pointing to the third of those stones is what's on that map.
Yep.
And another arrow pointing from that stone to a side drawing of stairs, a room, and a smaller room attached to it. And on the bottom is a phrase that reads, two hunters and their prey.
Yeah. Do I see this room?
You see no room.
If I, what do I see when I go to this spot and I look
you
around?
see 3 stones. The stones are painted blue. There are roses here, some red, some blue, so you're sure you have the right place.
And then on the map, it points to some stairs.
It points to a third stone.
A third stone.
Yes.
That's part of the 3.
You see 3 stones in front of you.
How big again are these stones? Like big around? Maybe?
Are they big enough to conceal the stairs?
Yeah, are they big enough?
Yep.
Okay then. I knock. I kind of step on each one to see if it sounds hollow.
All right. One of them on the edge sounds a tiny bit hollow.
Okay.
If you're really thinking about it, it could be that.
Can I look in? Is there a window I can see back into the house?
Yep.
Everyone looks occupied.
Everyone is occupied. There's like Puck's doing something stupid with a top hat, distracting everyone.
Can I pry this
Top
stone
hat
up?
can't. Hello.
We have Elmon on a tailor's mount where they close up on.
They're doing a montage, the dress montage. That's what they're doing.
Making notches in the top hat for his ears. Can I pry the stone kind of loose out of the way?
You may absolutely make an athletics roll for me, please.
With chaos?
You
Just
may
kidding.
not.
So that'd be a 1. A modified 1.
A modified one.
Another non-natural one.
You pull, you twist, you try to get this thing up. You are grunting and nothing's moving an inch. You
Okay.
can barely get your fingers around it.
All right. All three of the guys in there.
Yep.
I would like to go in and try and like get Puck's attention and
Okay, you're
pull him
inside.
out.
You're inside.
Puck,
Yes, Mr.
you
Wizard.
told me about your affinity for fine rosary, haven't you?
Hosiery?
Yeah. Roses.
Oh, yeah, I love flowers.
You should come and see this rose in the bag. It's quite magnificent.
Oh, it is nice. You should see it. Says the
Okay.
tailor.
Let's go look at the garden.
All right, you're
Elmon
outside.
is not cooperating.
We just haven't found the right image.
He's got a puffy pirate shirt on right now.
I'm thinking
Tight
ruffles.
pants.
And Rill has a little boy's sailor suit ready to go for the next one. Puck, you're out in the back looking at roses.
Puck, help me with this stone. There's a map, remember? Where was it? The temple, maybe? Yes, remember the temple. And
Which one? The ones from last night?
no. That we explored on our way back from the Boglig, village.
Oh, I remember that place.
Yes, I acquired a map there. And this is the place that the map talks about.
What's
This
is it
stone.
treasure map?
Well,
We're
I
gonna
don't
find
know.
treasures?
I don't know. But there's a stairway under this stone. I just can't seem to lift it.
Okay. I don't. don't know if the two of us are the most suited for this, but let's give it a try.
I don't know about real, and Elmon has things he needs to do, so I'm stuck with you.
Yeah, like wear a top hat, carry a cane.
No.
All right, he points you towards the stone. You're going to try and lift it with an athletics roll, please.
Ooh, athletics.
Can we try together?
You don't want to try now. You would be hindering his roll.
A 19. Woo! Oh, actually, a modified 20.
Nice.
I knew I had the right man for the right goblin for the job.
Yeah, Puck, you get your fingers in there, you start moving, it doesn't want to budge, you get a little bit of lift, and you just start getting your mouth on it, too, and you're like biting and you're growling, and you start getting yourself angry.
Just turn into
You
a bear.
realize it's edible, and
And you were able to lift it up, and thunk, it flops over on the other side. Beneath, there is dirt crumbling down a bit, and you can see there is some sort of chamber that goes down with some really tight metal stairs that descend down into darkness.
What time of day is it?
Just after your meeting, so just early morning.
Oh, it's early morning.
Should we get the other two?
Well, I don't know if I don't know if we're welcome to go down and explore necessarily.
Who's to know? Well, then let's
As long as they're distracted, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. Let's go down here.
how do you feel about golden green? I like golden green.
And down we go.
All right.
Puck leads the way
Yeah.
with his goblin night
You
vision.
convince him to open it and to go down now without help, and then you make him go first.
Yep.
Got it. Got it.
On the real Elmon side, it's going to be green gold with tassels and bells.
The hell it is.
That's
And that's just the boa around him.
I'm thinking a nice gray.
a crop and a wig.
Crop.
I'm your whipping boy.
Puck, you descend down these very tight metal stairs. You don't feel they've been used anytime soon. And you can see with your dark vision a small little cellar. It has kind of like a bomb shelter type feel to it, if you will. Just a small, blocky 20 by 20 room that's underneath the ground. There's a table there. There's some shelving there with some small boxes.
Are there any candles or lanterns or anything?
There are several, actually.
I'll use a cantrip to light up a few candles.
He makes it romantic for you, Avius, as you walk down these tight steps and also arrive down here. The place appears to be long forgotten, not of much use. There are some strange tiling on one wall that the table's butted up against, and that catches your eye, and it has strange pictures on those tiles.
Strange pictures of what?
Different animals. Dog, eagle, horse, a lion, a monkey, an owl,
Okay.
Panther.
Does the panther look familiar?
Does not look familiar. Rabbit, spider.
I'll take a look at him. Yeah, I'll go up to the panther one and
Okay.
is it just a tile like set in a mortar in the wall?
Yep,
And there's nothing. Does if I push on it, it doesn't like move or anything?
it does move
Puck.
actually,
Puck.
Too late. It's moving.
and it stays indented into the wall.
Okay.
The map speaks of two hunters and their prey. Animal hunters, perhaps?
Mm.
Lion? Panther?
Yeah, I just touched the panther one. It moved.
Is there another small chamber near here?
Let's look around.
Make a perception roll. I'm sorry, this keep the roll, but it's investigation.
Uh, 12.
Okay, you see no other exits from this small room.
So how many tiles are there?
like 9. Yeah.
Okay.
This table is butted up against the wall where these tiles are.
Yep.
Is there anything under the table?
You look and see nothing under the table.
Okay. I have a feeling that, these tiles are some sort of lock to a room that we just don't see.
Okay. So what do we press the panther one? What other? Which other one do we press?
2 hunters and their prey, so perhaps there's 4, maybe? 1 prey for each hunter. I suppose a lion would be a hunter, yes?
Yeah.
I press the lion tile.
All right, the lion is pressed in. Panther and lion are pressed.
And it stays there?
Stays there.
What are the other 7?
He's just pressing.
Dog, eagle, horse, monkey, owl, rabbit, and spider.
Dog,
Still.
eagle, horse, lion, monkey, owl, panther, rabbit, spider. Yeah. Chris is looking up, trying to figure this out. He loves the puzzles.
Well, let's. We have two hunters, two beasts to kill.
What, is there a common prey to the 2 of those?
Maybe a rabbit.
Maybe a rabbit. Well,
I'll push the rabbit in.
good luck. Avius walks back upstairs.
You press the rabbit. Nothing happens. And then nothing happens. And then you hear behind you a chunk sound. And then next to you at the wall, those 3 tiles pop back out.
And when we turn around, what do we see?
You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Did you hear that, Puck?
I think we just didn't. Luckily, there was no traps. I don't think we had it correct. I think that line. Well, I don't know.
It's. I really should have a cracker if I'm going to be thinking about this
You're
this
thinking
hard.
cracker?
What'd you pick up at the bakery earlier?
Oh yes, scone and croissants.
Have a snack. I'll poke around some more.
What do you want to do, Puck?
What about the dog and the owl and the rabbit as prey?
I don't know anybody that eats owls.
No,
An eagle, maybe.
The dog and the owl are the hunter,
It's a totally different perspective from a goblin point of view.
Eagle makes sense too.
and the rabbit would be prey. Eagle is hunters.
Makes sense.
There are a few hunter type animals here.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try it.
What are you trying?
The eagle, the dog, and the rabbit.
Okay, you press the eagle, you press the dog, you press the rabbit. All 3 go in, and you hear a sound from behind you, and also you can now see the dirt over that section shift and start to fall a bit, and that something moved ever so slightly.
What?
And then all 3 of those things pop back out again.
Oh, I'm gonna take my sword out and poke the dirt
Okay.
where it moved.
You poke the dirt. Make a perception roll. See if you can.
18.
18. You hear a odd, ominous hissing sound from there. Something alive-ish.
Can I identify the hissing? Is it like a snake?
You cannot.
Okay.
Do I hear it?
No.
Puck, what? Anything?
But you see no way or no path or anything like that.
Okay. Your idea with the eagle and the rabbit and the dog didn't work. What else you got?
Well, you just did which one? Eagle?
And the dog and the
Dog
rabbit.
and rabbit. But it did more than the first time with the
There was
panther and the
something
lion.
on, yeah. Something shifted on the ground, but I don't know what.
What if it was the owl and the eagle and the rabbit?
Okay. Owl, eagle, rabbit.
All right, you press owl, eagle, rabbit, and you hear a chick, 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 chick. And all of the tiles sink into the wall nearby you, and the wall on the opposite side where you heard the sound in the ground starts to move. It starts to...
Which way?
It moves to the side and starts sliding into the wall. So it is a door that has unlocked and is moving. And beyond is a natural-looking passage that descends just a couple feet, and there's some cavern just beyond. It's not a big one, and you can see there's some light that's emanating from inside. And Puck, you can still hear a strange hissing noise.
There's something down there, but I'm compelled to check it out.
How far? What's the distance from our room to the?
About
Through the hall in the chamber.
100 feet. It goes into the under the street level. Essentially goes underneath the tailor shop, underneath the street.
I'll be right behind you, Puck.
It's brave Mr. Wizard.
Well, you have the night vision, see?
Yeah,
I'm an old man.
Okay, let's
You're
go.
blowing out candles.
Puck descends.
Puck, you go in. You can see there's this natural cavern above you. Just under the street level is some interesting, cool white crystals that give off some nice white light. And you can see there is a throne-looking device, very simple-looking throne in the cavern made of stone, crude, and there is a dead guy sitting in it, and he's skeletal, been there a long time, and has gear and stuff draped around him that you would attribute to being an adventurer. He's got a pack on, he's got a weapon on, he's got some thieves' tools scattered on the floor.
What weapon?
Say that again?
What weapon does he have?
It's a longsword.
Okay. I'll approach cautiously.
All right.
Puck, you don't think this entrance might close, do you?
It might.
You are reassured.
I'm slightly concerned. It looks as if, by the tools laying here on the skeleton, that he was trying to pick his way perhaps back out.
So you're gonna turn around and go?
I'm just saying it might be smart. You know, there was a guy one time that went on a hike, and he didn't tell anyone where he was going. He ended up having to cut his arm off to escape. And I just don't want to be that guy.
Bardic inspiration.
We'll go get the others then.
You can go make a perception roll, both of you. You hear the well, we'll find out.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 7. Was a natural 4 with a 3 modifier.
Puck's oblivious. He's watching the throne. Avius, you said everything you said while still looking up around you, particularly up above the crystal type areas. You see around those crystals some dark rocks move, and they are alive, and they unfurl and descend quietly to get behind you, unaware that you are aware of them. Think of them like the aliens from the movie Aliens, descending and unfolding from the ceiling and dropping down.
Are they
So
like
between the door and us?
Yes.
They like this ochre jelly stuff?
No.
Okay.
These are 8-foot long, kind of serpentine bodies, but with short legs in the back. In the front are arms that end in one long curved black claw each. And then the head has kind of an elongated alien type shape, but more mandibles up front.
Kind of like scorpion. Like
Kind
elongated
of,
scorpion.
but it still has like more of a serpentine body with a serpentine tail. And they slither out and unfold. One drops down that has some thick scaling around it, and then two more that don't have that but appear to have just more muscles around each of their joints
with you.
descend around him, and they all unfold and silently hit the ground. And Puck's just like, yeah, why don't you go back? His back's to everything, talking about going to get the friends.
So I see the three of them.
Yes, and they are now quietly hissing and are just about ready to kill you from behind. I'm imagining...
But they don't know that.
No, I'm imagining like you have like your back to them and you're kind of looking over your shoulder, completely aware of what's going on, but not wanting to turn around, and they are just ready to pounce.
I'm gonna cast some shit.
All right.
Elmon is drawing his bow, but has no reason to. What is going on? We're measuring you right now. You don't need that.
Let's do initiative then, shall we?
Don't I get some advantage?
No, but Puck gets a -5 for being caught by surprise.
Crap. How far away are Puck and I?
How far away are you and Puck?
Yeah,
You guys are 10 feet apart?
Okay.
You're real close. The heavily scaled one lashes out at you, Avius, with its big hooked claw. Slashes out with a 22.
Oh, it's slashing damage. 22 is a hit.
Okay. You've been hit for 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Then the others also go next. They come around the sides. One of you also lashes out with a big muscular arm to slash at you with... And that's probably not going to be good enough. A 9.
Nope.
The other one scurries past, and Puck, you turn around in horror as you see this muscular...
I yell for Puck to run.
Okay, this muscular thing come right up and just brings out this singular hooked nail, if you will, for a 22.
Yeah.
You are slashed hard for 9 points of slashing damage. And next up is Puck. Puck, what do you want to do?
Flaming sphere.
Okay. That tends to immobilize where they're going to go and that kind of good stuff.
That's pretty tight space, right?
No, you're kind of into more of a wider cavern. The tight space would be at the door that you came.
And they're like... Okay. Then, I'm not gonna do Flaming Sphere.
The door's behind over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast the one that's
Throne is there.
next to me. I'm gonna cast Frostbite at it. They need to make a Constitution save.
All right, so this muscular one right next to you is making a Constitution save. A 21. Is that it?
Puck,
Will
run back.
Where do I run?
Run. Just away from me.
So you got open cave on this
Okay,
side and
then
this side, and the door's over on this side.
I'll dash away from him.
Okay, so he'll get an opportunity attack.
No, he won't.
With my I have a bonus action.
Goblin bonus action. All right, so then you have a move, and where are you running to?
This side, like away from Avius,
long
as
as
far
he's-
as I can get.
Run 15 feet away, Puck.
Okay. Avius, you're up.
Thunderwave.
Thunderwave. Thunder. When you're trapped with some aliens now.
These guys need to do Constitution
Thunder.
saves.
No? I liked it.
Mine went to 80s cartoons.
Oh.
Constitution saves.
Constitution saves. I've got a 17 and a 9.
Okay. They're going to take 7 and 14 points of damage respectively
From the loud sonic.
from the thunder wave. That also creates a loud boom that's audible for 300 feet.
Oh, fantastic.
So hopefully you guys hear that.
Up above in the tailor shop, you not only hear it, you feel this big kaboom shake the whole place.
So as I was saying, green and gold would go up.
I do hope they-
I think I'm coming around.
I do hope they heard that up there.
Rill and Elmon, what would you like to do?
Try to.
And they're pushed back
Oh, yeah.
10 feet.
Okay.
Can we determine the direction of this?
Yep. Out back. And you believe below a mine has just detonated dynamite is what it sounded like.
Give a
He's
kind
pushed
of
back 10 feet too, probably.
I'm not a dwarf, but that felt like that came from
No, he wasn't.
underneath this place.
give
What was that? Says the tailor.
some cross-eyes towards the tailor and be like, "Oh God, it's our wizard," and then go out back.
All right, you got your light crossbow ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow.
You guys are out back. You can see there is an overturned stone, and you can...
Well, that's your problem. I turned the stone.
Close it! Even a moment you see Avius, and you still close it.
You shut this up, that loud boom will stop.
All right.
The red-green
And
show. Duct tape it.
That is the end of your turns. We're starting a new round, and Rill, you're first. You were standing over this hole.
Holy. I'm pleased. I descend quickly into the madness, looking concerned at Elmon here as he announced his wizard, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
All right.
I'll go first then.
You
It's kind of tight
descend.
down here.
And you come down some stairs, and you're in this small 20 by 20 cellar. You see there's this strange door that is slid open on some tracks.
They were
And
gonna
there's
say a sliding close.
with
Elmon's like, oh, well.
some dirt that's fallen and all that kind of stuff. And beyond that's this weird natural cavern with some lit up crystal type stuff, and it's lighting up this crazy battle scene of 3 slithering type creatures crawling around, and they make this terrible noise on the rocks of this natural cave with those long curved
Ooh, like
nails.
a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Screech. Ooh,
It's not
I
great.
give up. I just lay down.
Real, that was your move. You
Lay
still have a
down.
bonus and an action. They are 50 feet away.
At 50 feet, that's pretty good. I see the creatures down there, and I begin to chide them and try to call them and get their attention. And this would be the vicious mockery itself. And it's just making those clicking noises and trying to
Mock them when they're clicking.
mock their clicking.
You have to pick a target, I believe, with that.
The closest one to me, and if there are two,
There's a
then
muscular one, and then there's a more armored one.
let's go with a more armored one.
Okay. Does he need to make a roll? How does vicious mockery work? Help us out.
He's going to need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. His wisdom saving throw is rolling pretty well so far. Is a 13.
Will not succeed.
And what does that vicious mockery do?
That vicious mockery will do 2 points of psychic damage, and he will at disadvantage for his next attack.
Got it. Okay. Any bonus action? Otherwise, Elmon, you're up. You're at in the backyard.
What's did the tailor follow us out?
He's standing in the doorway. Yes.
Does he look like he knows what's going on?
No, he's just like looking like.
Okay.
He has this look of stunnedness as he just saw this halfling just drop down into his garden.
Okay. I suppose I will go down as well.
Okay, you are down.
Crossbow out.
You still have a bonus and an action. You can see these creatures.
So my action will be to...
And actually, you can make a perception roll because that other creature's pretty far.
New.
Okay, never mind. You can see 2 of the bad guys.
I will shoot my crossbow at the more muscular
Okay,
of the two.
go for it.
Damage too.
9.9 to hit.
Is a miss.
Okay.
The crossbow, you tried to shoot like a bow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Wrong weapon.
You get a second attack? Not with that.
Not. I doubt with the crossbow. I don't think I can. I reload the crossbow and fire as with 2 attacks, or how does that work
It
with the crossbow?
depends on the bow. That's a good question. Equipment, mundane. Because of the time required to load, you can only fire 1 piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally.
Okay.
It is exactly designed to counter
Yep.
your capabilities.
Bonus action.
Yes.
Hunter's Mark on the muscular one.
Got it. Okay. Next up is the...
Where's my token?
Next up is the armored one.
Did I take it?
Maybe.
It lunges forward through the 10 feet and attacks you again, Avius.
Okay.
Critical hit on the wizard. Okay, he does 11 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Scraped and scraped hard. The muscular one that Elmon you hunted marked comes racing over towards you and Puck, but cannot
Rill?
attack in the same round.
Me and Rill.
Dang it! I was confident I had the right name when I said it, and I was wrong. The other muscular one runs across towards you, Puck, and has you kind of cornered against that wall. Not that roll, this roll. Critically fails, but with his special ability, he gets to re-roll it 1 time. And I believe hits with a 25
Yeah.
and gets you with 9 slashing. With his extra muscular abilities, he is into a frenzy and slash, scrapes you hard across the chest. And next up is Puck.
Man, that sucks.
How did the armor guy resolve?
He critically hit.
Did he roll disadvantage?
He did not. You have not been hit at all, Avius. Oh, good catch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Totally
Nice.
fair. I forgot your frozen attack on him.
41.
So he rolled a 20 and a 7. Nice. Big change. All right, Puck. What do you know?
Puck will again try to cast Frostbite on this one in front of him, so he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, doing the light frostbite. That's not a ranged attack. It's just a normal spell. Yeah.
Correct.
What kind of saving throw?
Constitution.
21. These
Awesome.
are healthy guys.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use 2 bombs of the Summer Court on myself.
Okay. Heal away.
Yeah. For a big old 4.
4 points of damage. Avius, you've got one right on top of you.
Right on top.
The
of
armored.
me. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah. What's the distance between
These are large. This is 60 feet difference.
Okay. I'll cast it just.
Just behind your target.
Yeah.
Okay.
And.
Shoom, fireball erupts. He has to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes, that's how that works.
All right. He rolled a 10.
He does not save himself. And so that's going to be 29 points of damage.
Boom, huge fire erupts in this chamber. Oxygen is sucked out, big flames. Any shadows are lit up immediately. And what was the damage one more time?
29.
Got it. It is hit and fire clings to its leathery hide, but it is not dead.
Do I have an idea of if it's getting there?
It's getting there, yes. That's all I can say. It does not look like it's in terrible shape.
Okay.
And
He just took 29 points of damage, and he's still fighting.
Rill. Rill Stump Runner.
The creature in front of me, is he
Can I move
engaged?
away?
He is engaged with Elmon.
With Elmon.
What's your question, Nate?
Can I move away without...
He's engaged with you.
No, your
He'll
action
get it.
would be to disengage,
I
and
marked
then
him?
so you can move away, but you'll get an
And he
opportunity
got
attack.
annoyed.
I'm not going to risk
Okay, Rill.
Rill, seeing the chaos involved, looking deep into the eyes of the creature in front of him, begins to chortle and giggle slightly. And
Elmon spares a glance.
and don't look in my eyes. He'll need to make a wisdom saving throw, but before he does that,
The creature.
the creature, does he have an intelligence score higher than 4?
I believe so. Yes.
He does? Then he can make the wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
17.
Wow.
17. He doesn't get what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And that goes on.
All right. You have a bonus and a move if you want. And there's 60 feet between here and here. You are not engaged.
That and that. Nope.
Come on.
I stay where I'm at.
Okay. This dude's right on top of you.
Question.
Yes.
Is this a monstrosity?
Let's check. Let's go to the judges. Judges say, bing, monstrosity.
Fantastic. Okay, Elmon casually tosses the crossbow aside.
Okay.
Draws the rapier.
Rapier.
Fuck. And then will kind of stab out, aiming for the eyes, the face.
All
Whatever.
right.
It doesn't really matter.
Stabby.
10.
You strike with a 10 and miss, but you have another attack coming.
I do. Fantastic. That would be a 23.
Okay. 23 does pierce, and pierce hard. What's the damage?
23.
This one's the one that's been hurt.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it was wounded by the thunder wave.
That's the one. Okay, just making sure. What was the damage?
23.
It had exactly 23 remaining.
Because that's my Colossus, my Hunter's Mark, plus my Monstrosity all add up
together.
well together.
Huge.
You don't need a bow for that? That's all anything?
That's any creature.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elmon, known for his hunting of monstrosities, pierces straight through the skull, and the thing just makes this terrible and twitches, and you pull your rapier out, and it is dead. And did you have a bonus action left?
Then you move up to...
My bonus action will be to move the Hunter's Mark to the one. Yep, that one.
Armored one?
And then to move forward into
30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, got it. The armored one, who is now Hunter's Mark, does not care and continues its relentless attack on Avius. It is not disadvantaged this time and gets a 16.
That's a hit.
It's a hit for 7 slashing
I will
damage.
intercept that, however.
Okay.
And you hear a very bravado type sound from the loot reverberating through the canyon, and little bits of dirt fall around and get caught in its eyes, and it's trying to fight away from that.
So
And you get one of those to throw on
throw
to
against
counter
the
his
damage?
roll.
the hit or the
The hit.
damage?
The hit roll.
The hit roll. So
Or-
it was a 16.
So now it's a 12. I am 12.
It still
Oh,
hits.
still hits.
Good try.
Damn it.
Good try.
Good try.
Yeah, just under a 50% chance. to Make it happen.
Hits. The muscular one that's off in the corner attacking Puck has not really been hurt at all. Continues to slice away and gets a 17
Yep.
for 9 points of slashing. Puck is just getting shredded. And then, all to your dismay, the crystals that they were hiding amongst descend
What?
as a similar size slithering creature of crystal. Not armored, not muscular, but glistening white crystals emanating the light from the cavern. It also unfurls from the ceiling and alights upon the ground. Its action is to race towards Elmon. It covers that distance quickly.
I still managed to make some eye contact with Avius and just shaking my head.
And it lashes out with its hooked singular claw with a 17.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay.
Because I don't have my buckler with me.
And its second claw lashes out with a 17.
Yep, that will also hit.
You are hit for a total of 16 points of slashing damage.
I'm too busy dealing with Avius. Can't help you.
Brutal slashes are dealt, and Puck, you are up.
I want to disengage and move with my nimble escape and move 10 feet away from.
Just 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
I imagine I had healed up from my damage that I had taken previously at the telescope. Okay, so.
And then I'm gonna hit that guy with an ice knife.
Oh, the exploding ice knife.
Exploding ice knife.
All right. Does he roll? You roll.
I roll.
Okay.
A 10.
Oh.
Not your day.
No.
A 10 is a miss. Doesn't it? Does it do any partial stuff?
Yeah. It needs to make a wisdom, I believe.
No, it's got to be dexterity.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, dex saving throw.
Sorry, he rolled a total of 20.
Jesus Christ.
Man, this guy is a slippery little slithery beast.
Good God.
You are trying, Puck. You are absolutely trying. Avius, you bring up the rear.
Fireball.
More fireball action.
Right in between the crystal one and the one I'm mangled up with.
All right. I don't know if this will change your mind or not. As you start to weave the spell and get your hand ready to unleash fire, you can sense the crystalline energies around that creature will make the spell more challenging for you to cast. You can feel it has a chaotic disruption to magic. Just FYI. What do you want to do? 4 seconds.
I'll still do it.
Okay.
It's a dex save on their part.
All right. They have advantage on their dex saves.
Okay.
So this is the armored one up front. Ooh. It got a 12. And the crystalline one got an 18.
Okay, the armored one. That's...
Already done that, so that's 2.
Can I use my on
no,
that?
Not for that.
Okay, so 24 on the armored one.
Okay.
He's still kicking?
He is still kicking. And the crystalline takes half.
12, yeah.
The fire hits, and the crystalline creature, magical energy emanates out from it briefly and dampens that fire, not only making it easier for them to dodge, but reducing the intensity of the heat. They took half the damage.
Both of them?
Both of them. New round. Rill, you are up.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
I got my party.
And Rill, you're essentially still at the bottom of that spiral stairs.
Yeah, fighting through the doorway. Be interesting.
And how badly are wound? People still... No, people...
We're all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 44. I'm on this.
Seeing that the creature appears crystalline,
Yes.
I focus my energies on that, and to that end, I begin to make a ever-increasing pitch of my whistle
Okay.
and try to harmonize with it and do this crystalline structure
fantastic.
kill thing. To which I will cast Dissonant Whispers, and I will do that at 3rd level.
All right. Empowering a spell.
Let's see. Just 2 or higher each, 1d6. Okay, so will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. It has advantage with its magic capabilities and has rolled a 16.
A 16, I think, beats mine.
Is
Yeah.
it? Does anything happen then?
Successful save, half as much damage.
Okay.
So this is going to be 5d6 psychic. And it will take half of that.
Wow, its crystals start to resonate with the note. It still takes damage.
Quite a bit.
Good. We got 10, 19, 23. It'll take 11.
All right. It takes less than that.
Oh.
And it does take some damage, but it shrugs off more than you would expect. You still have a bonus and a move, and your reaction refreshes.
Okay. I'm holding on to those.
All right, Elmon.
So, question. I've recently gained Escape the Horde. Does that take an action, a bonus action? Is it just an ability? Yes.
It's a permanent passive.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, it's great.
I will.
So, and describe what it means.
Escaping the Horde, any opportunity attacks made against me will be made at disadvantage. But actually, another point of question here. Do I need to disengage from the crystalline creature in order to still attack the muscled creature that's attacking Avius, or
no? You can shoot from there, but you will still be at disadvantage.
I'm not going to shoot. I have my.
Oh, your rapier.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're running past the crystalline. That's the first thing.
Yeah,
okay.
but I mean, are they kind of close enough that I can not disengage from the crystalline one?
No, there's about 20 feet difference between them.
Okay, I will run past the crystalline creature and just, with my sword, just run and I guess maybe, I don't know, an overhand strike with a rapier?
All right,
I don't know.
It's going to do an opportunity
how exactly
attack.
that would work, at least I don't know.
Here's the opportunity attack against you. And it swipes at you, and you are absolutely new nimble elf. You cartwheel out of the way.
Whee! And
are now on the one that's attacking Avius.
And I'm attacking it from behind. Does that give me any sort of advantage?
We'll give you advantage this first round.
Fantastic. Which is good, because that's a 1. The other one would be, still low. 11.
11 does not hit, but you do get a second attack without advantage.
Okay. Good. 12.
12 does not sink through its armory hide.
Okay.
You've repositioned correctly. And it's going to turn and attack you, Elmon.
Which one?
The armored one that you have just tried to hit. You've bounced your thin rapier off of its hide, and it feels it's been marked by some sort of hunter. It turns around and claws at you with a 20.
Yeah.
7 slashing against you.
Yeah.
And then the muscular one that's been chasing Puck around endlessly continues and charges right at you. And again hits you with a 26 for 9 points of slashing damage. The crystalline one turns. Does not turn. Charges straight across. Let me check its move. Charges and moves a total of 40 feet and ends its turn right in front of you, Puck. You've got this.
Rill.
Damn it! Son of a gun! Rill. Stump Runner. You've got this crystalline, slithering creature right in front of you. It does not get to do an attack, though, because it had to do a move. And we are going to Puck now. What you got, Puck?
I'm gonna disengage, move 10 feet away, and hit him with Ice Knife. This time I'm gonna use my inspiration die.
And do you roll or do I roll?
I roll a magic, a spellcasting attack.
Fuck yeah.
For a non-natural 20.
Okay. The 20 hits.
He's gonna take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw is a 17.
That passes.
Okay. Boom, your ice knife hits. It doesn't do as much damage as you were expecting. There's ice, but it's not the big explosion. It gets caught up still in the magic that's countering it emanating from the crystalline version.
Even though it's over 40 feet away at this point?
Yeah. Avius, you bring up the end of the round. Hold on, let me just triple check that for you, Almond. It is a distance. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Can I determine if this crystal creature is casting, like, can I tell if it's casting a spell?
No, it's an innate
It's an innate thing.
part of its ability.
Okay.
Good question.
Crap.
All right, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna do,
Got 5 seconds, or are you going to do a full dodge?
I'm gonna do Earth Armor
Earth armor. All right,
on
you.
myself.
Your skin turns hardened and flashes briefly of stone, and you are protected.
So now I'm at,
Rill, you are up.
Good luck.
What?
Good luck.
Thank you.
and I have a bonus of 20.
Oh my! I fit in its mouth. My, you're a tall one. I kind of give it a little bit of a grin, and I snap my fingers, and as I do so, a little wisp of cloth and whatnot whips around me, and what wasn't there is now present, which is a nice full suit of studded armor.
Okay.
Wow.
His armor magically appears around him. What kind of armor is it?
Studded.
Studded leather. Studded leather magic armor appears all the way around him. And that takes your action, right?
Bonus action, actually.
It's a bonus action.
Wow.
So I just,
Nice.
and I begin to scamper around it and into the room away from it, drawing its
Opportunity attack. All right. It gets a big sharp claw at you. That might be a hit. I'm pretty sure that's a hit.
16?
19.
19?
Hits you for 8 slashing.
I will follow that with haha, you won't be able to touch me, and use my cutting words
Okay.
on it.
So using your reaction.
My reaction.
All right.
And I will roll this against it. You said a 19?
19.
Come on. Drop it by 6 to a 13, and it misses.
Oh!
Nice.
It stops at the last second as you say something that somehow registers, and you're able to skirt underneath. You are now right next to Elmon, or right behind him if you want. And nice.
This is exciting!
Elmon, you're up.
Again, I spare a look for Puck, just shake my head, my crazy companions, and strike out again at the armored monstrosity there.
All right.
If I can, I'd like to move more towards Puck.
Got it.
First shot will be a 20.
First stab.
Stab.
20 is a hit.
I'm sorry. Stabbing it for... hold on, let me think. 10, 16, 21 points of damage.
Your first stab is a good one. It is not affected by the magic of the crystalline, since you're not casting spells, and you slay the armored slithering creature.
Oh, very good.
It dies, and when you do that, you can see the skin around the one you've been fighting seems to change color slightly.
So,
Bonus action? Move your...
no. I still have another attack,
Yeah?
and I will throw a dagger at...
Nah, you don't have
No?
that in your hand.
Okay, fair enough. In
You
that
can
case...
throw the rapier.
No.
Okay.
So bonus action will be to move the hunter's mark to the creature attacking Puck, and to move to melee range if I, 30 feet, 35 feet to that one.
That's like the most movement of the hunter's mark I think you've ever done. That's
Yes,
fantastic.
this has been traveling around the
I
room.
know. Speaking of that creature's going to go. It will not stop its very successful onslaught on the goblin. with a standby 17.
Just hits.
Just hits for 9 points of slashing. What's your hit points at, Puck?
17.
Okay.
No, 14. No, what?
15.
15. Jesus Christ.
All right, Puck's looking a little on the thin side. And the crystalline one turns and closes in on the fleeing Rill. It got confused by the mocking words, but this time it's right behind you, and it's going to double slice into you.
All right.
And it got a 19 and a 10.
Well, one of those will miss.
All right. 8 points of slashing as it rakes you across the back. Puck, you're up. You've got Elmon at your side, and you're hurt, and you're annoyed at this creature.
I'm going to
And at the rule system in general.
Yeah. I'm going to disengage, move back, and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, what level?
Level 3. For 10 points of
10
healing.
points. It's getting you out of critical situation. Avius.
I'm going to do.
A muscular one left and a crystalline one left.
I'm going to do
5 seconds.
Art Lightning
Okay.
at the marked one.
The
Over
muscular
there.
one?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 bolts.
That's 3. So that's 2, 5, total of 8.
Total of 8 points of damage?
Yeah.
Zap, zap, zap. 3 bolts of lightning lash out and hit the creature. The lightning didn't seem as strong as usual, tampered by the crystalline creature, but you do hit. And Rill, you're up. You've got this crystalline one chasing you as you're trying to join your friends.
Yes, I know.
You want to cast silence as you die so no one hears you scream?
Don't hear me cry. It approaches. I'm in a panic, so I guess I'm facing it presently now.
Sure.
I kind of slap my hands together. I'll
Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
Okay.
And I put my hands on the creature itself.
You reach out and touch
I
the
reach
very
out.
claw that's covered in your blood.
I reach out and touch its base, its crystalline base, if I can.
Okay.
And I bestow it with a curse.
Oh.
Ooh.
And for that, it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw coming up. That is not looking good. That is a 8. I think that's like the first spell I have
Failed.
I've passed so many saving throws.
If it is permitted, I inure it with...
Wait. It has advantage against all spells.
Wait, it's a wisdom saving throw, though.
Yeah. It gets advantage on the saving throws.
Okay.
It's still an 8. It tried so hard because I know these curses are bad.
So if allowed, I bestow upon it the curse of indecision. And it can't decide which of us it wants to eat first.
All right.
So how does that affect it?
It doesn't use its action at all. It just sits there. Even if you hit it, it just sits there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And every turn, it keeps trying to make the wisdom saving throw.
It's very handy.
That does raise a question, though, since the spell does... Well, I guess we get advantage anyway. That's okay.
Whether we get advantage on successive attempts.
Yeah, since the spell isn't really cast, it's just a saving throw at that point. Does it get advantage on the saving throw?
Good question.
But
Yeah, it
It's
does.
still magic, though. It's still,
yeah.
a magic.
So, when you touch a creature, the creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become cursed for the duration of the spell. Concentration on 1 minute.
Yep.
While cursed, this particular version of this, there's different versions. The one you chose, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action doing nothing. Just letting you know, you're choosing the more powerful one, but essentially it gets 2 saves.
2 saves.
2 saves.
So at the start?
At the start of its turn. But it doesn't say it cancels the spell. Oh, I think that's where the advantage comes in. Nice. So the spell has sunk in, and each round it has a chance to not be affected by it for a full minute. Okay, that's still really powerful. Okay, cool. Double check in. Rill, you anything else? You're good? Elmon, you can go.
Elmon will stab out, aiming for the face of this thing that's been mauling our
Puck?
poor little goblin.
All right, this is the muscular one. Go for it.
It is injured in some way, at least.
It has been, yes.
Okay, very good. First stab will be a miss, I'm assuming, with a 9.
That is a miss.
And the second one will probably be a hit with a 20.
That is a hit.
And it will take
Be gentle.
16, 20, 25 points of damage.
Jeez. Huge blow. You slice it. The creature reels back and is actually going to do a full move away, triggering an opportunity attack if you would like to.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I would.
All right.
And that will be a 24.
Is a hit. You don't even need. Yeah, it has 6 left. It's gone.
That's the number of dice he's throwing. Really.
Well, yeah, and I have +9 as a base, but minimum damage right now is 11.
You stab it brutally. It shrieks. It spins around. As it turns around to run, you stab it in the back, and it is dead.
And as a bonus action,
You have +9 to damage?
because it's a monstrosity, so +5 for my weapon, +4.
I'm just here to rule check you.
Yeah.
Put you in your place.
Yeah, no, and +4 damage to all of my attacks against monstrosities and or
Yeah,
constructs.
these are his guys.
Yeah.
All right, you move the hunter's
Yes.
mark over to the last
Yep,
creature.
and I will turn and I will move towards.
Elmon is just kicking ass. All right, it is the crystal
Sparing
creature's...
a glance at the wizard and a hard look.
It's the crystal creature's turn. It gets to make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. It is very magic resistant. This is very, very close. 15.
15 is what is needed.
All right, it does. It is not cursed this round.
Not cursed this round.
Oh, so close. And it is attacking.
Actually, I want it to remain still.
You still have your reaction?
I still have my reaction.
Okay.
So
You're going to do your cutting words again?
my cutting words again. There's nothing you can do. There's no escape. You must stay still. Or it hurts more.
All right.
6 off of your die.
The creature can't decide whether to claw you or Elmon, who has just raced up, and it just hovers and it rears back in confusion and does nothing this turn. Puck, you are no longer being killed by that muscular
That's nice. I'm gonna move up behind Elmon and cast a level 2. Actually, what was that? Yeah, level 2 cure wounds
on yourself.
on the
Elmon.
the elf
It is.
for 9 extra.
Thank you.
Yep,
9 health. Nice.
And
Avius.
46.
53.
I have 46.
Avius is going to.
Not sure.
Oh, as a bonus action, 2 bombs of the summit court on Puck.
On yourself.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, who was closest to it? Real, you were. The crystalline creatures, the muscles it was using to slash you with its claws, seemed to shrink in size when the muscular one in the distance was killed.
Okay.
Good. I think we killed things in the correct order.
Avius,
I'm trying to concentrate.
Avius would disagree.
Yeah.
All right, Avius, you got 5 seconds.
I'm
4,
gonna do
3,
fireball again.
fireball.
But I I'm so young.
Behind
the creature. All right, that's within range. You can do it. It's making a dexterity saving throw.
It is.
It rolled a 2 and a 19. It will take the 19 plus 2. It's a 21. So it'll take half damage from the big fireball.
5, 10, 15, 20, 34. So half of that is 17.
17. And then its magic resistance. It's resistant to all magic damage. So it takes 8.
Oh, resistant. Right. Fuck.
Yeah, immune is the word we don't want.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there you go, Elmon. Have fun.
Rill.
Oh, me.
That was the first time it was damaged, isn't it?
No, I damaged
No,
it.
had a hit.
Very good.
I did. And I'm going to follow through with that very concept right now, actually. Excuse me.
It seems like what's exciting to me is just your reaction refreshing. Like, that's the more powerful thing, is Rill's Bard reaction.
It is indeed.
I'm gonna move within 30.
At this particular point, who's next to me?
Are you out of your Bardic Inspiration dice now?
I am out.
Okay.
I am out.
Well spent.
Yeah, all of them did very well. As I'm sitting there and I'm concentrating, I go over and I touch Elmon ever so gently, and for the first ever, I cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
And I do that at second level, and that is
2d8.
2d8 now.
Plus your, how does it work, Puck? 2d8 plus his proficiency?
Casting modifier.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
A modifier. Yeah.
Which should be a 5, I believe.
Yeah, what's your
It's a
spellcasting
7, actually.
modifier?
It's a 7.
3.
18 points healed back to the
Wow.
friggin'
Good job, Bard. Healing the healer.
So I'm back up. I actually didn't out healing the healer, but
Healing our
I'm back up to max.
damage dealer.
Yeah.
The only one worth a shit right now.
Rill's
I
done.
did
Elmon.
stuff.
Yeah.
You did awesome, but
I give the just looking for some sort of weakness in the crystalline structure. I will stab out and
That would be the weapon in your hand.
yeah, and make an attack.
All right, 2 attacks coming.
So first one is a 24.
Hits.
That's going to be 5, 10, 20 points of damage.
Takes all of it. A chunk of crystal goes flying off.
Second attack is going to be a 24.
Oh, that curse is so powerful.
And that's pretty
Damage
pretty
doesn't
low.
make it save. It just takes
Only another 12. Oh, no, hold up. I'm sorry. 9, 10. Yeah, 12 more points of damage.
12 more. All right. It is
almost minimum.
Is hurt, still standing, and it is its turn. It's moving around in frustration.
Don't wake up.
It has advantage on its wisdom saving throw and has a 13.
Does not succeed.
And it stands there in confusion and does nothing. Puck, who is not confused behind everyone, gets to take a turn. Lost another turn.
It's 4 attack. I'm just adding up his attacks.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm
canceling
like,
multi-attacks. The catch is you've got to be point blank to touch them, so yeah.
That is a problem. Not saying it's easy.
Puck's gonna turn into a bear
Okay,
and rush it,
that's a bonus action.
and then I'm gonna attack.
Bonus action, a bear joins the group. You hope it's Puck, and you get to attack.
I have 2 attacks coming. I have a bite and a claw. I'll do the claw first. With the 6, that's not gonna work. And then a bite with a 7, which isn't gonna work.
Oh, I feel
You're
so
cursed
bad.
today.
Not your battle.
My bestow curse is going everywhere. No.
Avius,
Avius.
what does Puck say when that happens, by the way?
You can't say, Puck can't say anything, but the bear just like, yeah.
What the rock?
Avius, with his rod of harrowing, or minor harrow rod, I guess is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
With his minor harrow rod,
That'll be a bonus to draw it out.
I thought I kind of have it.
You don't always have the minor rod of heroin in your
Okay.
hand. You have like your staff in your hand.
All right. Anyway, I draw it out and I point it at the crystal creature. and it sprays a cone of
A lot
acid
of dice.
Okay.
at the crystal creature.
Oh, hold on. It's a cone of acid.
No.
Yeah.
I'm over
Ho.
moved in my way, damn it.
You can move. You can move. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can get off to the side and you can spray the cone just here.
It's you gotta do a DC save.
Dexterity save. That's going to be a pass with a 20.
Damn it.
Does it take half damage?
Half damage or no?
Yep,
damage?
half as much damage.
Okay.
Gobs of acid come undulating out of the magic rod.
So 27, so
27.
13, 14.
Jeez.
13, and it takes half of that.
No, that's not magic.
It is magic.
It's acid.
It's a magical effect.
Fuck.
The acid doesn't sink in as deep on the crystals as you had thought. That uses the one charge on the rod for the day.
You need
Rill,
carbonic acid is what we
You're up.
Carbonic.
Where's my arm and hammer?
what's your action, Rill?
Real. I keep thinking I'm out of the fight. I'm not. I'm right in the middle of it.
There's a bow sitting close by. Pick that up.
Bows.
Oh, interesting.
Who is
Puck is wounded.
Puck is?
Yeah,
is-
but
well,
I got this right now that can't be improved.
So
oh,
basically-
can't be. You can't be healed then.
No, I can be, but I'm at full health for.
So it won't affect that scar.
No.
Sorry to interrupt. Then I will try to latch on to Avius. I will move.
Heal me up a little bit.
Yeah, I will
Okay.
move closer to him.
Okay, that would involve some sort of disengage. Do you have any ability to do
Could he
that?
swing around the other way?
No, he's got to get away from the creature.
Oh, okay.
I've got to get away from the creature.
Okay.
So I would.
That's a move then.
That's a move.
A full-on move. All right, you move around the group to get to Avius to touch him to heal him, but before that, it gets an opportunity attack against you. And has...
Does that count because it's indecisive when it's... Okay.
that's its reaction. Hold on, 16.
Exactly what I needed.
It hits for 8 points of slashing damage. But you do get up to Avius, and you're casting a spell.
Casting spell. Cure wounds.
Gonna help out with the heal,
Kinda-
offload some healing.
Touching you.
Puckus needs it.
And another 18.
Damn. That puts me at
That
full health.
Okay, Elmon.
Yay! Elmon will stab
that's
out,
right, you're a baron.
continuing to attack the crystalline creature.
Go for it.
18.
Is a hit.
Yay! 10, 15, 15, plus 25.
Take this guy down. Describe what happens.
Whoa.
Elmon just slashing, just smashing off chunks of the crystalline structure, just breaking away. It finally lowers its head down as Elmon strikes in an upward strike up into its kind of lower jaw, shattering the crystalline head and just causing a chain reaction where it just basically dissolves, just like ching, 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 just like crystals just falling apart. The whole creature just like spreads out, crystalline structure just disintegrating around Elmon and crew.
And the room goes dark. So all the creatures are dead, and it is quiet with a bunch of crystalline chunks still clattering around Elmon.
Are they diamonds?
We can't leave you alone for a minute, can we? Looking at Avius.
Yeah, it was all him.
What was all that?
Oh, it was a map. It was amazing. I forgot I had this map, and then we're here, and then the thunder, and you came and rescued us. Thank you.
From the stairs back a ways, you hear, "What's down there? What's happening?"
I claim it. It's my property.
Come on down here, Taylor.
Oh no!
And the door closes.
You hear footsteps down the metal stairway.
I
didn't know this was here.
Well, yes, you didn't have the map.
What map with this? What is this? He gets to the bottom of the stairs and sees this giant cave space right underneath his house. What is that? Pointing to this slithering thing still bleeding to death, spasmodically, nervously kicking.
Rill would like to go over to the adventurer that's sitting there and examine it closer.
Puck
Okay.
will
that's
be with him.
Avius wanted to do that too.
Not trying to steal your I'm keeping a distance.
So all of you ignore him and just go over to this dead skeleton.
No, I thought someone was talking. I just
I
went
thought
over.
Avius is talking. If Avius is going to go over to the throne, Puck will go talk to him.
If
I'll
you
go
guys,
talk to him.
I mean, I have
you're-
investigation, so I would like to investigate.
Okay.
Elmon, yeah, you go finish getting your clothes figured out.
Yeah, there's a top hat and a cane up there for you.
How long have you been lived here, Taylor?
For 3 years.
Who owned it before you?
I don't know. I bought it from the government and they never said. This is amazing.
Very different.
Think of the storage.
Yeah. It'll be a great basement for you.
Expand. Have a sweatshop.
No wonder I don't have a basement. It would lead to this cavernous hole. Hope the house stays in place.
Oh, your house is fine.
Is this structurally sound?
But it lasted my thunder wave.
So about that golden green boa.
He'll take 2.
Yes, Elmon, you have business to attend to.
We do have to get you prepared.
Are you
Avius walks over
sure you don't still need me
and just
here?
ignores Elmon.
Okay.
And walks over to the skeleton adventurer.
The 3 of you may make investigation rolls, please.
Who's 3?
Not Elmon.
Oh,
That's always what I mean by the 3 of you.
God, that was such a
Investigation.
Investigation.
I do this on your behalf.
19.
nice.
18.
And Avius?
11.
Okay. You've identified that the man is dead. You've got that down,
No.
Avius.
He appears to not be breathing.
But hold on.
No
I'll make a
pulse.
medicine roll. Rill, you are able to spot 2 interesting bits of...
You got 19.
Rill, I got the names right this time, baby. You spot 2 interesting items of value upon him.
Oh!
One is there's 2 useless gems. There's a useless gem that's totally fake, and then there's a valuable gem that is of value.
Okay.
And you think it might be worth 150 gold. It's a Seraphonite gem, and you could sell that at any kind of gem dealer. And you also identify some boots on him that are magical in nature.
Oh, so I see gem and I see boots.
Let's say the gem was in the boots when you took them
Okay.
off.
Oh, I'm disrobing this guy.
Sure.
You're investigating thoroughly.
Okay.
It's fine.
There's a lot of cavity searches you can do in a skeleton.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is interesting. These have things in them. Oh, some gem. Oh, my.
Puck, you notice a third thing.
Oh.
You notice the useless gem he has kicked aside is not a useless gem, and it is a gem that is attuned to nature and it deals with healing magic and can only be used when infused in an item that you use.
Wow.
So another. Okay. Awesome.
I mean, you could use it.
It's like materia.
You're going to cause wounds at level 4?
Do these boots appear like I could fit into them?
No, but if they're magical, it does not really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
They will adjust.
What do you have there, Real?
Well, I found a pair of boots. They're very lovely.
They seem a bit magical.
I do sense that, too. I was going to try and figure it out unless you want to.
Well,
No? Okay.
be my guest, I guess.
If you want them.
No, you did the you did the investigation roll. It's
I
fine.
did indeed. And with that, I pop open my backpack and I throw them in
Your bag.
my bag.
Okay.
It's mentioned to being pretty sizable, but
I think it's like a small sack.
Small sack.
Done.
That's an interesting bag you have. You keep putting stuff in there.
Oh, it's my wife's. It's my favorite bag.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's handsome.
Thank you.
Is your wife handsome?
Can be on a rough day.
Your wife's a very handsome woman.
Not a woman.
Yes.
Gentlemen, meet Rill. And I prance my way out and follow the tailor upstairs.
So prance.
But please do let me know what those boots are when you figure it out.
Oh, of course.
You guys finish your shopping, and Rill and Elmon both have some fine clothes.
I told you green and gold went well. The top hat is a little off, but
No, there's no top hat.
Like a bowler hat?
No.
No hat?
No hat.
Oh.
there are a few moments.
Fedoras.
No,
Come on.
definitely
Fedoras for the pair of you.
Milady. No.
No, he's got like a Buddy the Elf hat.
Ooh, does he have the little curled, slippers?
Yep.
The little bells on them?
Yeah, green and gold with
is a big no.
red Buddy the Elf hat.
And a no.
That's how old elves wear it these days.
And a no.
Maybe you can get Olgrim to be Santa.
And
Every now and then, I cast a minor illusion and make a top hat appear on his head.
But it's visual with no sensation.
No
so he's not
sensation,
aware
so
of
you
it.
it's just walking around with it.
Or better,
People say nice hat, you dispel it, so he looks up and there's nothing there.
better yet, we get him to wear a top hat, and then when he like takes it off to tip it, there's another one there.
anywho,
All right, you guys head back to the Orange Door building in the North Market area.
I would like to sit down for a moment and
Yeah,
catch
you guys
my
are also
breath.
hurt. You guys
Yeah,
do a
for
short
sure.
rest for sure before heading back.
Short rest?
Short rest.
No, this is a first for me. How does that entail for your magic?
You get no magic back until the end of a long rest.
I get magic
Okay.
back.
A wizard has a specialty for that.
I also did collect my crossbow.
Yep. You guys can also roll as many hit dice as you'd like to get health back.
Oh, to that end, I wish to play the Song of Rest.
Okay, tell them about that. Hold on, Seth. Hold on.
Whenever we settle down, I add a D6 to any of the additional hit dice that you decide to throw.
So you get you don't get multiple d6. You get
Just
one d6
Yeah.
if you're spending at least one hit die
Sweet.
or when resting.
Yes.
You-
And I can do that during a short rest. Yes.
So you guys chill out at some small little tavern on the way, get a drink, gather your senses. You rest up with some hit dice. He plays a little song that helps you recover further if needed. And then you head off. I'm assuming we still have two watching from the streets and the primary two conspirators.
Where are you again? Up at the
Did
orange
anybody
door?
else use
I'm
hit
hurt.
dice?
No, but I'm at
I did
full
not.
hit points.
I will be using hit dice right now.
We minus the 3 for that
Alright.
heal that Rill gave you earlier.
What's happening now?
We're good. We're absolutely good. All right,
Okay.
Orange Building. What do you want to do?
Orange door?
Orange Door.
Avius wants to hit up the sweet shop again down below. That was
The bakery under.
delicious.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Puck will go with him this time.
Fine baked goods you have here.
We cut away from that to
18 hit points.
Sweet.
Elmon and Rill. You are
Your full
up
health.
the stairs and
You guys
in
good?
the meeting room.
Okay.
Okay, you're there. Brock is also there, as is the crooked nose guy.
So what happened to Skeevy Steve?
Oh, Brock.
Steve will not be joining us. He couldn't fit the muster for what we're looking for. Too independent.
Kind of a
Sorry, Skeevy Steve.
Looks like you, though, completed your first task for today. Excellent. You look the part, mostly. So, the two of you, pointing to Rill and Elmon, take this, and he hands you a shipping notice, a list with a official stamp on it. Take this to a warehouse, and he gives you destination, just maybe a 2-minute walk from here, honestly.
Okay.
There you will pick up a hand cart. Bring that hand cart back here on the rear of this building, and we will proceed from there. As far as they are concerned, you are members of Aridithil's home. It is a group of nasty elves who find themselves better than everyone else, and we will be teaching them a lesson by the end of this night.
Very interesting. Well, I will take this notice and off we will go. Is there anything else?
You will wait here, he says to Brock, and that's it.
I proceed
As we're I'm liking this less and less.
We'll see.
Good
where
luck.
it goes.
Good luck, guys.
And go towards the warehouse
Okay.
to collect this handcart.
You guys head down there. You walk up to the warehouse. There's some big doors that are open. There's a guy who's kind of a foreman there and says, yeah, what you got?
I slap the note on the table. We're here for one of these.
He says, yeah,
Make it snappy. We're in a hurry.
This is for the elves. He looks at you and does not seem to be pleased by it, Halfling Rill.
And I look at him and I say, yes, it is.
He looks you over, and I don't see any of the markings of the home. They were pretty specific. Badges, emblems, I got nothing on you. Go back and get something more official.
Everything you need is in the letter. Now we are in a hurry. You are holding up the house orders. So deliver us our items so that we may be on our way.
Make a roll. Let's make a deception roll.
A roll. 14.
14. He says, all right, hold on. And he goes into the back. He wheels out a small hand cart. It's got 2 wheels on the back. You can carry it in your arms behind you. And brings it out. And says, I better not get any complaints from those frilly elves of yours, or I'm going to have them come after you direct.
Everything will be just fine.
And bring your badges next time.
Yes. And take the cart and off we go. You said a hand cart?
It's not a modern day hand. It's a hand cart someone might pull in medieval times behind them.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So the little pony's gone. You're in place. Yeah. Right? Inverted wheelbarrow. So 2 wheels
nice
in the back.
Mud in it.
Like a Chinese...
A rickshaw type.
Rickshaw, yeah.
Okay.
All right. You guys are walking down the street with this he watches you go, but does not intervene in any way.
This is empty, full?
No, it has a tarp over it. There are contents.
Going to wheel this off down the street, and when we break eye contact, give a little look-see.
Okay. You see some generic supplies. Rope, some barrels.
Doesn't appear to be anything dangerous.
Well, I suspect where we were taking it to, we're supposed to cause mischief at.
I heard you before, and I respect what you're saying. I just want to make sure. But let's see what we can do here. And we continue on our way.
Avius just nonchalantly, while in the bakery down below,
Cast Thunder Wave.
uses prestidigitation to create a smell of burning bread and create smoke coming up through the floorboards.
All right. Just messing with them. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, done. You guys return to the orange doored building, and you head out back.
Yep.
There you see Brock and Crooked Nose are there. Good, good, good. You are as talented as you made me believe. You're doing well.
You sent us there, and they were looking for more. They were looking for something more official. You should have told us that.
You will be told what you need to be told. You will not tell me what I should have done. Do you understand?
I just stare at him. Just icy glare.
He says, that is then all I need from you, he says to you, Elmon.
Icy glare?
He says, go. Are you that dumb? Go. We will find you when we need you. Now, you two, he says to Brock and Rill, you have a job to do tonight. Come inside, and he, under the tarp, starts moving some barrels and stuff aside, and then pulls out a bundle of papers that are wrapped together with some twine underneath the barrels. Come inside, and we will discuss your task for this evening.
Okay.
All right, and he heads up with Brock and Rill.
I'm sure it'll all be fine. And I'd go up.
All right, you're upstairs. You guys go up to the orange door. You sit down, and he lays out the plan. So tonight, there is a district just a couple streets down from here. You will be causing some chaos amongst some locals that we have deemed necessary of some comeuppance, They've been a little too well off in keeping it from the others, and we think they need to learn a lesson. However, we'd like to make this not just a straight bit of terrorism. We want to do a little bit more and cause a little bit more trouble for others. So when you're done, you will be placing these letters, and he starts writing on the paper some messages, and he writes the same message on all 12 pieces of paper. He says, and each location and each home we will cause trouble for, you will hammer this message onto the side. And the papers he hands you, 6 each, say, we warned you, this city doesn't need your kind. And it has paper that's really nice paper and has a little emblem ingrained into it of a elven mark, special elven symbol. So, I will give you the address, and I will return these. I will hand these to you again. He takes them from you. I will hand these out to you at midnight once again, and he gives you the address. And we will raise quite a bit of hell tonight. Does that sound good to you two?
Yeah.
It should. It should, halfling.
Oh, it does.
Then be gone. We will see you at midnight.
And away I go.
Okay. You meet your friends outside.
This whole thing is very odd. All they want to do is pin up notes that don't come from here.
What do the notes say?
You were warned. I don't want your kind here. But more importantly, there seemed to be an elvish mark. I don't remember seeing it before, but I have my suspicions. I know Elmon has his.
This is... Oh... Seems like a waste of time at this point. I mean, what is this accomplishing at the end? I mean, we're just gonna keep doing menial shit tasks for this crooked-nosed guy, and I mean, we don't seem to be meeting anybody else.
No, it seems to be going on and on. But what else to do? Unless you want to raid the cult directly, but I don't know where that would happen.
Well, you'd ask the crooked-nosed guy.
seems pretty resilient.
People can often be convinced.
And if he can't be,
Then we're no worse off than where we were.
oh, we lose our leads.
Well,
Could it be all that bad to place these notes and play the fool for a little while?
Avius and Puck, you're there too.
could be. I mean, depending what the result of these notes are.
I know much goes on in the city at every time, and this last interesting discussion we had with the, well, Mariel, if I remember her name correctly.
Yeah, we need to get on that as well. We've wasted days with these cultists while this Morian creature continues to apparently gain in strength and attempt to break out.
Perhaps we could force the hand of this crooked-nosed gentleman if we give him some reason to believe there's pressure on him.
I'm listening.
Well, it sounds like real. You're the only one involved tonight, yes?
Myself and this other brutish character, Brock.
So that leaves Puck, myself, and you, Elmon, to perhaps stage a little bit of a counter-terrorism on this gentleman and his plans. Maybe if he thinks that the conciliators or the city guard or somebody is aware of his presence and plans, that maybe it will move his timetable up.
How do you want to do that?
Oh, I don't know. We can figure out something. Ambush his meeting tonight, or I don't know. I'm not the brains necessarily of this operation.
Or we could just inform the elves of what's happening and let them.
How would we
Play
do
it
that
out.
without implicating ourselves? I mean, you guys have done some things.
I mean, I could go to the house of Aridithils?
That's high elven speak.
Local accent. And inform them. And perhaps they can sow some chaos of their own upon the Chaos Cult. Or at least give them a warning of what's about to come. Maybe they have some insight.
I want to know more about this crooked-nosed individual. Ordering about...
What's his name? You guys get his name yet?
Oh, I have no name.
No.
Because maybe the conciliators do know something about him.
That may take a little bit more effort in acquiring.
Have you asked?
Oh, no. Names don't seem to be a high priority.
He's not real big on questions.
Someone's a little pissed.
I would like to follow him around. Find out where he goes. Who he talks to.
Where is he?
For now, he's in that building there.
You play your part and let the three of us observe this man.
Very well, I can do that. Letters to post.
What time is it right now?
It's late morning.
Oh,
Okay.
we have all day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alan's definitely going to go get his bow at some point in time.
Okay.
Puck,
Yeah.
shall we finish fixing that gem to your sword?
Yeah, we can. I got this other one I need to figure out too. I think it might be another. Maybe it's stronger. I don't know.
Oh, and I have an errand to run.
Damn it.
We're closed Tuesday.
Okay, who's doing what? Tell me.
Let me go run my errand first.
Okay. Tell me about your errand.
I'm going back to the shop of the gentleman that has magic supplies.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had that on here. Was it there? There it is. You go into the South Market, go into this exotic magical supplies shop. It's very dark with dark wood, and the place smells with a cacophony of crazy, interesting, like a spice shop, but with Eye of Newt, that type of a concept. You step in, and you hear a, yes, is someone there?
Oh, yes, hello, it's me.
We're open.
Yes, I'm inside.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
You hear some drawers close, you hear a stool move, you hear a curse, and some footsteps, and appears a hunched over man with some big goggly glasses. Hello, welcome.
Yes.
We are open.
Yes, you are. Pound cake.
Welcome to my magical emporium.
Right. Do you want some? I'm offering you some pound. I just bought this freshly baked pound cake. Would you like a piece?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes. Give me the pound cake.
Avius just gives him the whole pound cake.
And he starts eating it and continues to eat it.
Now, about
Continues to eat it.
Like right there.
Staring you in the eyes, crumbs are hitting your beard. I'm over.
Now, yes, if you do remember, you were going to acquire for me some magical bracers. Yes.
I'm afraid not. I already have an order placed for those.
Yes, that was for me.
No, it's due on Tuesday.
Today is of all days Tuesday.
Wait a minute. And he walks away and looks at some calendar tracking abacus device. Goes, Did you know we're open on Tuesdays?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, what can I do for you?
The bracers, please. Thank you.
Hold on. Well, look at that. You're in luck. I happen to have some.
Excellent. Excellent.
And he pulls some out of a drawer. Oh, these are mighty expensive.
Yeah, yes, I seem to remember the price we agreed on.
What price was that?
You said 3,000 gold.
Oh, that doesn't sound right at all.
I very specifically remember.
This is clearly 6,000 gold, and I'm afraid I'll have to charge you an additional 1,000.
What?
Well, I promised these to a wizard.
I am a wizard.
Then that will count. 6,000 it is.
That is far too rich of a deal. I gave you pound cake.
Come back next Tuesday.
So these are incredibly challenging to get. Any wizard in the city would love to get their hands on them.
And how many other wizards are there in the city?
Half of the inverted pyramid still does not have these, and you just think you can get your hands on it for less than 6,000?
Pound cake going everywhere.
And how much for one?
It doesn't work that way! Aren't you a wizard? I'm thirsty for some reason.
Well, I'm very sorry I don't have anything to drink.
Who gave me pound cake? I'm allergic.
Can I have some of that?
Oh no, that's my weakness. Like Jumanji too.
I have many ingredients for you to peruse.
No, I don't.
At Tablin's Magical Emporium. I'm Tablin.
Yes, and are you open today? It's Tuesday.
We're open Tuesdays.
Okay, good. Well, just put them on layaway for me, will you?
I can, but I can't guarantee they'll stay long. There's another interested buyer.
Oh, and who is this?
And a wizard, it says in my notes.
Well, if you see this wizard, tell him that I will underbid him at all costs.
All right. I think that works for me. I don't know. And he walks away and...
Avius walks out.
Okay.
And then uses prestidigitation to change the color of his robe and walks back in.
Okay. You come in, the bell rings. We're closed!
But it's Tuesday.
Hold on! Damn it! You hear some footsteps and a guy carrying goggles and 2 very expensive pair of bracers comes out. What is it?
Oh,
We're eating pound cake now.
Where did you get pound cake?
I don't know.
Well, where did you get those bracers?
I don't quite remember. Let me check my notes. He goes and checks and says, "Welcome to my magical emporium.
Yes, thank you. Now about these bracers.
My name is Tablin.
Hi, Tablin. I am Katorum of Avius.
And how can I help you?
The bracers. Tell me more about them.
Oh, they're very expensive.
What do they do?
They protect the wearer from all sorts of attacks. Bites of tigers, the bites of sharks, the bites of wolves. It protects mainly from bites.
Just from bites?
Oh, and swords. Swords and bites.
Just swords?
And magic and swords and bites. Magic, swords, and bites. Bracers.
What kind of magic?
Bitey, swordy magic.
I see.
Everyone's trying to get a hold of these. These are very hard to come by. If you would like some, you'll have to wait. These are for someone else.
Oh, who might they be for?
A wizard.
Oh, do you remember his name?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You tell this
There's
wizard
some dust, yes.
that I will underbid him at all costs.
Excellent.
What is he offering for you?
3,000.
Deal.
Make a persuasion roll.
Fucking critical one.
Oh!
6,000.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're the same wizard who came here a couple days ago.
No, I've not been here since last
I'm
week.
sure of it. He rubs his goggles. You try to take advantage of my generosity.
What generosity? I gave.
That's even rude. The price just went up to 6,000 gold.
How much for one?
It doesn't work that way.
Very
Good
well.
day.
I will see you next Tuesday.
I'll make a note. And you leave.
Damn it, I almost had
You
them.
did.
You want to borrow some money?
No.
It's a matter of honor at this point. All right, who else wanted to do something?
I'm just going back and get my bow and arrows.
Okay.
And changing.
Okay.
Really, do you want to figure all those boots out?
It'd take a day. I figured an overnight.
You don't even know what they do, though.
Oh, I'm not wearing them. But I mean,
after a long rest, you'll know it all.
yeah, a long rest. Yeah, so I figure just hold on to them.
Okay. Okay, speeding forward in time, unless you guys have something you want to do.
Buck, did you get your thing done?
Yeah, you haven't done any work on
With
your
advantage?
magic item.
Yeah, I'll attune that blue gem.
Trying to connect
Add
it.
to the sword.
The healing gem thing.
Not the gem I just got, but the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The original one. All right.
Uh-huh.
Make an arcane roll. Arcane?
And I get that with the advantage.
Yes, because of Avius helped you point you in the right direction.
a natural 20.
Whoa! As
Suck at
night
both gems.
falls, sunset passes, nightfall, the moon comes out, the clouds are finally gone. You can hear throughout Middle Hawks a sound of glee, of goblin glee. Woo! As you have completed the attachments I gotta find it again. Where the heck is it? What's the name of it again? I can't find it.
The blue, it's just a gem of healing.
What the heck? It's gotta be right here. That's not it. That's not it. Minor gem of healing. Got it. The gem has 4 charges. While holding, you can spend a charge and cast Cure Wounds, and then adding +2. Okay, yeah, so you've attached the gem that is now infused in the sword, so you can now use the gem, and the +2 you have increased in power with your magic to a +3.
Nice.
And I'm affixing that to Shield Biter's Bane is the new name of the sword.
Okay, the name of the sword is Shield Biter's Bane. Nice. Nighttime has come. It is getting towards midnight, and Rill, you are the last of the party's cultist imposters, so you're heading out. You head towards the location, which was where again?
The orange door building where we were at.
And Elmon's already in the vicinity, slipped into some shadows.
Okay.
Observing.
And Avius and Puck, you're in the neighborhood?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Rill, you are there. Crooked Nose and Brock show up. And he says, all right, you have some weapon. You have no weapon. Here. And he goes upstairs to the building and comes out and hands Brock, he hands you a scimitar, and Rill, he hands you a spiked club.
What am I going to need this for?
You may need it indeed. So, our plan is simple. We will sow chaos throughout a neighborhood known for housing many of your kind, he says to Rill. I hope you have no issue with that. These fat, plump, rich halflings think they know better. We will teach them a lesson. Here, he goes to the cart which he has changed the contents of. Says, Brock, you carry this cart and we'll talk more as we go.
Okay.
And you follow him. He says, in this cart, I have some torches and some buckets of oil. We will cover the houses, splash them with oil, and light them afire, and create a flame in this neighborhood to burn these halflings' homes down. And then across the neighborhood, away from the flames, we will nail these messages. I will do that part. And then the people will believe that our wretched elven community had something to do with this as well. Think you can manage that? Throw some oil? Throw some torches?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
It'll be fine.
Kool-Aid guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, it's just about 2 or 3 blocks away. You pull up in this kind of quaint neighborhood where all the houses are a little smaller than all the others. They're designed for halflings. It's like the Chinatown for halflings. It's got all the halfling communities, all their stuff there. You can see they've had a party celebration recently, and there's like a little, it's like a cul-de-sac, so there's maybe 15 little houses around this big circle. In the middle is a fountain that's not working, but it has colored streamers with little flags on it and everything that they had been having a celebration recently with. And it's pretty darn quiet. You can see a couple lights on, but there haven't been any people. And the only sound you hear is the squeaking of the wheels being pulled by Brock.
Addressing the crooked-nosed man.
He has a hammer in his hand and some tacks and the pages.
We have gone through many different trials, and you have asked us to risk quite a bit for Brock and myself and others. And
I don't mind.
I didn't get your name. I would have to know your name. That is important.
You don't need to know my name, and I don't need to know yours. What you need to know is that this will be taking the city down quite a bit and causing quite a bit of chaos for some time. And when you complete this, tomorrow we will meet, and you will meet some other cultists. You will get to know some of people who have committed far more dangerous acts and are willing to sacrifice so much, and you will learn much from them, including our leader. And we'll stop there for tonight.